Even if we've been walking with the Lord for years, can we get to a point where we're just telling him what we think he wants to hear instead of what's really going on with us? This is His Light, Your Path, the daily devotional from Pastor Rod Holler here on True Hope Media. Today's devotional, one that is so important, this should convict every single one of us. It is entitled, Be Honest with God.
Psalm chapter 13, verses 1 through 6. How long wilt thou forget me, O Lord? Forever? How long wilt thou hide thy face from me? How long shall I take counsel in my soul, having sorrow in my heart daily? How long shall mine enemy be exalted over me? Consider and hear me, O Lord my God. Lighten mine eyes, lest I sleep the sleep of death, lest mine enemy say, I have prevailed against him, and those that trouble me rejoice when I am moved. But I have trusted in thy mercy. My heart shall rejoice in thy salvation. I will sing unto the Lord, because he hath dealt bountifully with me. This psalm divides into two parts. The first part is in verses 1 through 4, where we see the psalmist in despair. The trials of life have weighed heavily on him. He feels like God has forsaken him. He feels like his enemies are going to triumph over him, and his condition is so bad that it will lead to his death. Part 2 of this psalm is verses 5 and 6. In his flesh, the psalmist was faltering under the load of his problems. The psalmist cried unto God with a sincere prayer. He told God the truth, which is a good thing to do. God already knew his condition, and he acknowledged his true thinking, thus agreeing with God. Most of us know that God never forgets his people. It may seem like it at times, because the trials are so challenging and have been endured for so long that we may feel like we were forgotten. This is not a long psalm. It is rather short and to the point. To this man's credit, he took his burden to God, and therein he found strength. The psalm opens with a cry of despair. A few short verses later, he is trusting God, rejoicing, and singing as he remembers God's bountiful blessings on him. The most outstanding thing here is that the man's circumstances have not changed. His enemies are still there, but when he called unto God, then he was able to rejoice even in the midst of great trials. He told God the truth, and God rewarded his sincere cry. Are you struggling with the trials of life? Take this psalm with you today. Cast your care on him, and God will change you, not necessarily your situation. Let us read again. Psalm 13. How long wilt thou forget me, O Lord? Forever? How long wilt thou hide thy face from me? How long shall I take counsel in my soul, having sorrow in my heart daily? How long shall my enemy be exalted over me? Consider and hear me, O Lord my God. Lighten mine eyes, lest I sleep the sleep of death. Lest mine enemies say, I have prevailed against him, and those that trouble me rejoice when I am moved. But I have trusted in thy mercy. My heart shall rejoice in thy salvation. I will sing unto the Lord, because he hath dealt bountifully with me.
This has been His Light, Your Path.